I love this sort of thing about Computex. MSI is showing us some broken down graphics cards. Here we have some technology to do with fins on heat sinks and how they combine copper and other materials. It's patented technology. We also here have tech, i.e. active cooling, which is why it's got condensation on it. They're showing us their technology to do with fan hubs and how they sort out the visuals of their graphics cards. They can also show us the innards of AIO cooling. This is the type of thing you don't get to see with companies who don't actually manufacture their own hardware. I absolutely love it. Where else do you get to have a good old look at heat pipes up close and personal? Graphics cards from MSI, a huge table of expensive graphics cards, NVIDIA powered. Naturally, check out Dominic's reviews on the website and our YouTube channel for further details about the specifics, because they differentiate one model from another in the smallest fashion. For example, RTX 4060 Ti Trio, i.e. 3 fans, 8 gigabytes, and then the one to the left overclocked slightly. Oh, but look, the one on the right's got RGB. Oh, but look, the one on the left hasn't. Dominic, you're a champion for sorting out the differences between one model and the next. We're moving over to components, and we have a PC build. The key feature here from the components point of view is the case, which is a Gungnir 300R Airflow. As you can see, the RGB through the mesh, demonstrating that this case does have airflow. Clearly it comes down to final reviews to determine just how well it works. Functionally, this case has got the features in the right place, thankfully, because initially we struggle with certain cases that are trying to flow air through solid metal or solid glass. This case is packed out with cooling and fans, including 2 on the power supply shroud, and it's looking absolutely fine. However, if we go this way, this case is the Gungnir 300p. So apart from the fact it's stripped down and you can see what you actually get when you buy the case, you will note it has extra fans. There's one there, and if we go to the rear of the case, there are 2 tiddly 80mm fans next to the rear I/O slots. We've asked about the effect of these fans. The intention is they help cool your graphics card. We're told you could be looking at a 2 to 3 degree drop in temperature. The question is whether that's particularly relevant to you. Once again, only a review will reveal the truth. On the left, we have the MAG Z790 Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi. The Max part meaning it has Wi-Fi 7. The rest of the I/O remains the same. This has 2.5G. Next to it, the MAG B760M Mortar. It's all about the chipset, B760M. We move up the stack in terms of Max. So the MPG Z790 Carbon Max Wi-Fi, all about the Max, launching in Q3, ready for the refresh of Raptor Lake. So we've got Wi-Fi 7 and we've got dual 5 gigabit LAN. The MPG Z790 Edge Max Wi-Fi, again Wi-Fi 7. This has 2.5 gigabit LAN, so the Ethernet has not changed. It's all about the Wi-Fi. These 2 boards are ready for the refresh of Raptor Lake. We're not sure whether they're going to be called 13.5 gen or 14th gen. So the MEG Z790 Godlike, I looked at this a few months ago. It's brutally expensive, packed out with a heap of features. The MEG Z790 Ace Max. So the Max means it's up for a refresh. Here we have 5G plus 2.5G, so they've updated one of the Ethernets, and again you get Wi-Fi 7. Above that, we have the MEG Core Liquid S360 liquid cooler. I've used this in testing a few months ago. It's absolutely blooming amazing. And below that, an ATX3 power supply rated at 1300 watts, PCI Express 5, and it supports 12 volt high power. 12 volt high power cable with the new connector that we've come to know and love. Note the yellow. When the plug is correctly inserted, you cannot see any yellow. Everything is fine. Your RTX 4090 will not go up in flames. If you can see yellow, you've got a problem. We've returned. We were here yesterday. It was busy. It's so busy.
Yeah, exactly.
Could we just lose the McDonald's? Could we just lose the... Do you want the drinks in it? Or
Okay.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
I was just thinking. Actually, deliberate. Yeah. And here we have a streamer set up, loads of screens, loads of sound. The significant thing in my book is on the left panel, the MAG 325 CQRXF. which is a 2560 1440 240 Hz panel. To the right, the larger panel, the Meg 324C, is a 34-inch OLED. That looks impressive. The thing you may not have noticed is that the monitor in portrait is the same as the monitor in landscape. We've actually got 3 monitors on display in a 4-monitor setup. The streamers yesterday loved this, but the noise was just unbelievable. And let's have a quick beauty shot, just swinging around to the left to show the rest of the panels. You'll note Project 491C OLED. It's a project, it's a work in progress. It looks absolutely stunning, perfect for flight sims. We're signing off at the component side of things, having arrived at laptops. This has been Kit Guru at MSI, Computex 2023.